The Paul family has a reality TV show on HBO. This is the same company that made The Sopranos, another family known for their treatment of dead bodies.
At what point do we go from being brothers to lovers?
I guess HBO was sick of their worst work being the Game of Thrones finale, but the only way to make anything worse than that is to give a reality show to Jake Paul. To promote this show, the Paul family have taken a leaf out of the Kardashians' book, and they've enlisted Ray J to shoot a sex tape with Jake Paul, which isn't the first time we'll get to watch Jake Paul take his shirt off to pummel a much older black guy.
Greg should have pulled out.
Yeah. Tune in on March 27 to watch episode 1. If you can make it all the way to the end of that episode, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. I'm Lewis Spears. Welcome back to Lou Review. Like, subscribe, and let's break it down.
This is a little erotic, bro. Like, if we're both in these, at what point do we go from being brothers to lovers?
Don't you just love when you're watching a reality TV show and you're instantly greeted with a joke that was clearly written by someone else in a writer's room?
This is America. Yeah. The currency isn't being liked. The currency is attention.
Really? I thought the currency was whatever crypto you were scamming your fans out of money at the time. I thought that was like the currency that was really important, or at least it seemed important to you when you were pumping and dumping on your fans, you and Jake Paul both. I'm surprised there hasn't been a Greg Paul coin that's just been dumped on a bunch of 15-year-olds too stupid to not waste their money on it.
What can you do with attention? The answer is anything.
Well, anything except create something of value worth consuming. Not that I'm not going to watch this absolute fucking train wreck. You know, I can criticize this stuff all I want, but I'm going to be locked into the rubbish show just like everybody else. Not me. I'm not going to watch this garbage. I hear you typing into the comments section. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it mean you're not watching it if you're watching me trash it like some kind of garbage cuck? Yeah. Hey, I'm touring right now. Come and see me live. Here are all of my dates. LouSpears.com. Come see me live in 2025. If you don't see a city, check the link and put your city in. I'll shoot you a message when I'm on the way. It's a brand new show, and it's killer. I'm not going to lie, dude. The WWE stuff is so cool. I love that. I think that's absolutely amazing. I think Logan Paul's killing it in that arena. I mean, here we are all accusing them of just rigging their fights, and then he goes and joins like the rigged fight organization and crushes it. He's a great heel on there. He's throwing around Andrew Schultz.
Oh no, come on, Logan. Logan, he's a guest.
I think that's cool as fuck. Huge nipples, but other than that, really cool.
And now it's time for America to meet our family.
Now it's time for America to meet our family. Dude, we already met your family in the vlogs. Like, this is honestly a genius business move. Somehow the Paul family have convinced HBO to pay them millions to film their vlog. That's what this is. This is just a vlog with a more expensive camera that's likely less entertaining because you're not going to watch anyone, I don't know, film hanging bodies.
Cancel culture can suck my ass all day long. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck cancel culture. Yeah, cancel culture sucks. Anyway, I just had a little Google to see what Greg Paul's experience with cancel culture might have been like, and I found this.
Step on up.
Ah, that's right. He got a lot of backlash for participating in the blindfolding a teenage girl and then kissing her without her knowing that it was a very old man challenge.
For all the women out there that say, oh, you're toxic, kiss my toxic ass.
For all the women who don't like it when they've kissed me because they were blindfolded and they weren't expecting me to be there, and also they're a teenager and I'm their father's age, yeah, you can kiss my ass. Who cares if it's toxic? I enjoy kissing young women. Also, who cancelled you? You're on fucking HBO, brother. Look, I'm throwing shade at Greg Paul here, but I gotta be honest, he is my favorite Paul member of the family. I know without a shadow of a doubt that there have been multiple sit-down meetings with Greg Paul, like it's some kind of intervention, or the whole Paul family sits dad down and goes, you have to delete your social media. And he sat there in his chair, looked his sons and his ex-wife in the face and said, sorry, but very occasionally I get some very young pussy out of this, so I can't stop. Let's have a look at Greg Paul's Instagram. It's really, really great. For some reason, he does this thing where he'll like hold up a written piece of paper for like 3 seconds before a reel. I think maybe because he doesn't know how to use Instagram, like he doesn't know how to do a thumbnail. So instead of like doing it manually, he'll just stand there with a written piece of paper. Which, I mean, maybe that's what I should have done for the thumbnail of this video. Instead of wasting my life in Photoshop, I could just stand there with a piece of paper and like draw a picture of Greg Paul, and that's the thumbnail. This was posted after the election. Trump may have won. I won't trust them until Jan 20. My prediction. Do you agree or not?
Yo, folks, GP coming at you.
Bro, you've heard of the millennial pause. Get ready for the boomer Instagram reel freeze frame.
So I want your opinion on this. So, you know, Trump's only been in a couple days. He's already stopping wars. People we're creating peace. The Democrats don't like that.
Yeah, bro, lots of wars being stopped and peace around the world ever since he got inaugurated. There hasn't been a single bullet fired across the world. It's getting a lot better.
Now, Kamala and Joe Biden did a nice speech saying, you know, they're going to do peaceful transfer of power. I don't believe it. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Everything they do is very calculating. They're doing this. They're saying nice things so they can use it at a future date, either in the middle of January or in 4 years from now.
Bro, the slurring is awesome. Like this is where I want to get my news from. Is like a 63-year-old father of an unhinged influencer who watched Fox News and then had 6 beers and was like, all right, so here's my fucking opinion on on actually Joe Biden is actually going to cause a revolution in the next 2 weeks or 4 years. But if it doesn't happen in either of those 2 time frames, it will happen later. Anyway, they're going to kill us all. The Democrats are evil.
No, they didn't support the First and Second Amendments when they were in power, and now all of a sudden they've lost power and they say they agree. I disagree with them. I think Trump's life is at stake, and I think something major is going to happen.
Yeah, bro. Joe Biden's going to kill Donald Trump. Dude, Joe Biden couldn't kill a non-alcoholic beer. He would take a sip, and the carbonation alone would take him out.
I'm saying it now. I don't trust him. I'd love to hear what you guys think, and I'm so glad Trump's in. He's kicking ass. GP's out.
That's awesome. How good are like 60-something-year-old white dudes on Instagram? They're the best. They're all the same as well. You know, they've all got this profile picture, like the cap, and then the fucking Oakley sunglasses, and then this beard that they all have, and either it's a selfie looking down or they're in a truck. Like that's every single photo. Like if you've ever received a death threat for being brown, 70% chance that that's the profile picture. Oh, I didn't even notice the bio. This is great. Fighting against the trans lie. A man will never be a woman. Our women deserve better. Proud papa to Logan and Jake Paul. Maybe put proud father above the bigotry. I feel like that might be a little bit better. Dude, what's with the braces that the guy's wearing? He looks like a fucking level 17 World of Warcraft character. They've got leather braces, but they can't afford a chest piece yet. Like, what the fuck is this man wearing? Bro, if I had a reality TV show and my dad showed up looking like Crocodile Dundee after he survived a suicide attempt, I would be like, dude, Dad, you can't fucking wear this shit, all right? You look insane. This guy's going, oh, trans women aren't real women, but he's the one looking in a mirror and being like, how do I dress like a man? I know I will wear a hat and leather braces with a knife in it. That's what men are. It's like, bro, you're fucking cosplaying a man more than the dude with the pussy is.
The internet could be so mean. Did you drop your kids on their head? Greg should have pulled out. I
wish their mum had a social media presence that was like the exact opposite of Greg Paul. You know, like Greg Paul's obviously like a MAGA dude. I would love for Mama Paul to be in Antifa. You know, while Greg Paul's talking about trans women not being real, we've got Mama Paul fucking throwing Molotovs inside Tesla dealerships. That'd be fucking sick, dude. Like, that's the reality TV show that I want to watch.
We found out I'm pregnant.
So we spent $30K on a gender reveal party.
$30,000 on a gender reveal party. That's more shameful than the people who burned down LA revealing their child's gender. Like, I would much rather a fucking inferno than Logan Paul dressing up as a wrestler, spending 30 bands to release blue confetti into the air.
We both want to become champions.
We bring out the best in each other.
Right, I'm not going to lie. Every time Yatta comes on screen or pops up in my feed or is like anywhere visible to me, I kind of lose so many brain cells because she's so beautiful. It's actually insane. You ever see someone so attractive, you're like, surely that must be illegal. I don't know how Jake Paul did it, but I forgive him for everything that he's ever done because that's amazing.
Jake texted me. You are truly a gaslighting, delusional, ego-driven narcissist.
You don't even tell a single fucking friend, bro.
Go fuck yourself.
You know what's funny? Jake Paul's saying all of that stuff to his brother. He might as well be yelling into a fucking mirror, you know? Like, I agree with him, but, like, have some self-awareness also, dude. Like, that's you, brother. That's both of you.
You can't stop us! Where's the liability? Here's the time.
Fuck, didn't I call it? I fucking told you that they would have a sit-down intervention meeting about Greg Paul and what he puts on social media. I hadn't watched this before. I'm fucking psychic, brother. I knew it. And I know that they would have done this a bunch of times without filming it. I fucking told you. Dude, I'm the most perceptive man alive. I knew the minute I saw a bald man with fucking braces on that he would be a liability on social media and for the Logan Paul brand. Fuck yeah.
I've sprained my ankle. My fight with Tyson, now it's in jeopardy.
Oh, boo-hoo. A sprained ankle? You're worried about a sprained ankle canceling the fight with the fucking old man who should be retired? Dude, didn't Mike Tyson have Parkinson's and that fight still happened?
Toad cured Tyson's Parkinson's so that he could come back and fight.
Hey, man. If you're about to fight someone and they get a Parkinson's diagnosis, it's time to call the fight off. Oh my God.
Toad, or the Parkinson's from a toad? You lick a toad? How does that work?
You smoke it.
No, just fucking smoke a frog, brother. Get in the ring. You know? Even if that cure did work, I guarantee you a few of the right hooks from Jake Paul reversed it. You know, he punched the toad right out of Tyson's brain.
Shut the fuck up. We got a show to make. And
dude, it's so weird to see the HBO logo at the end of that. Dude, they made The Wire, Game of Thrones, Sopranos, and now they're doing Paul American. A reality TV show about the fucking Jake Paul family. That's a fall from grace if I've ever seen one. But you know what? I honestly think it's cool. I think it's cool that more influencers and creators and YouTubers are getting big, actual, real shots with streaming platforms and mainstream media. You see this with Mr. Beast TV show. We got the Logan Paul TV show. Reality TV is the cheapest form of television to make. Probably not Mr. Beast form of reality TV. But I do feel like the networks are kind of dipping their toes in with creators to see how it works. And the cheapest way to do that is with reality TV shows. So I think you're going to start seeing comedy specials from comedians because that's the other really cheap thing to make. I mean, you're already seeing influencers or comedians that blew up online like Matt Rife and other people getting like real actual deals with streaming platforms to create their comedy. Andrew Schultz is another great example of this. And I think that it's really a good sign and healthy for the entertainment industry to be seeing all of these creators get given shots. I just hope that some bigger risks will be taken with more talented but less famous people, and we'll get to see some really cool, new and innovative ideas. I mean, the Mr. Beast reality TV show, that was different, you know, like it was a different thing. It wasn't really my bag, but people loved it. And it was definitely different for the game show type genre. And that's what we need to see more of, is creators stepping into more traditional realms and forms of entertainment and switching it up. So, you know, as much as I rag on this TV show, I love it. I think it's a great idea, and hopefully we'll get to see more of it, but from creators that we like. All right, that's it. I'm Lewis Spears. Like, subscribe. Talk to you soon.